Hey guys, welcome to this month's edition of our online newsletter, being for July 2017. This month we will discuss our horses to follow. We do have more horses in work of late. It has been a little slow and quiet the last couple of months. So with the amount of horses and trialers and runners we're starting to have, we will give you a couple of horses to look at this month. There are 2 or 3 horses that have been racing and trialling extremely well, and they certainly have bright futures and big preparations ahead. As far as our yearlings go, we always get questions about what horses do when they're broken in. So we're going to do something a little different this month and show you some footage of a couple of our yearlings being educated there at Bimbadeen Park. And we will go on to discuss our second open day of the year that will be coming up in the coming couple of months. As we do every month, we will start with our horses to follow. The first horse has been mentioned in other newsletters. I feel she's got a very, very bright future, as does the stable. Her name is Sebring Express. She recently had her second trial at Randwick. This trial, she was asked to do a little bit more than the first. She had a nice quiet trial the first time out and still did particularly well. However, this trial you really do get to see a little of what she's got under that bonnet of hers. She's a very talented individual, and as you'll see in this upcoming replay, she certainly has a bright future and plenty of wins ahead. So this is Sebring Express's trial at Randwick.
So stand by. Ready. And they're away. Parrulli in the centre of the line left well. Showing speed off the inside is Excellent Design to run through to second. Evolving third and fourth is Sebring Express. Spanish steps a little wide fifth and then followed Smooth Landing. And last of all is Emerald Earth. Home corner, Excellent Design's gone through to take a narrow lead from Parrulli. Sebring Express is third, Devolving fourth. Spanish Steps the widest runner, then Smooth Landing. And at the tail end, Emerald Earth. Parrulli's taken over narrowly at the 200 metres mark. Sebring Express is coming out after it. And then followed by Excellent Design and Devolving. It's Parrulli just in front, but Sebring Express is gobbling it up now. And Sebring Express came clear to score by almost a length and a half in the end to either Parrulli or Devolving. And fourth in the centre was Excellent Design. Then Spanish Steps, Smooth Landing. And last in was Emerald.
So there you have it. That was Sebring Express having her second trial for this upcoming preparation. She's come back a much stronger horse this time in. We still believe her best is ahead of her. She's going to make a lovely 3 and 4 year old. However, she has come back in much stronger. She was very unlucky not to win a stakes race or place in a stakes race last preparation when Deanne Pena had that unfortunate fall. And looking forward, this horse is going to really make an impact and do very well for her owners. I would certainly be keeping an eye out for her. The second horse was a subject of our last newsletter. We told you to follow a horse named Vincero. He's a very big horse. He weighs close to 600 kilos. He's a very good doer. Takes him, or it looks like it will take him, a couple of runs to get fit. He took on a very hard field at Gosford the other day. Of the 6 runners, 4 of them had won their last starts in provincial company. And it proved to be a very, very competitive race for a provincial Wednesday. So he was quite unlucky. The muddling pace in the small field really did not suit him. But despite that, he ran on very well and looks like he will really benefit from the run. So this is Vincero's last start at Wyong.
It was significant. It led at its first 2 and was ridden with a bit of patience last time out. The lights on. We're ready for action now on the third, and the gates open. They're off and racing. There's a good level line out. Seething Jackal the first into stride from the favourite Missile Coda, who's a head away, followed by Vincero going to third. Then Springer a couple off to Never Out, and Trojan Grey is the last one. So England's got a good hold on Seething Jackal in the lead, with Missile Coda and Neck away in second. Springer next on the inside of Vincero. Two further back to Never Out, and Trojan Grey is the last one. It's Seething Jackal at the 600 metres, still ahead in front to the favourite Missile Coda, who hasn't raced for more than a year, but it's really eyeballing the front runner. Two further back to Vincero, then came further back to Springer, Never Out, and Trojan Grey's the last one. Seething Jackal and Missile Coda. Seething Jackal the inside of Missile Coda, not much between the pair as they straighten up. Seething Jackal being joined now by Missile Coda, then came Vincero and Never Out running on well. Missile Coda got to the front from Vincero and Never Out with late claims. Missile Coda though still in front from Vincero, and Missile Coda wins it. Missile Coda by a long neck to Vincero. Never Out third, followed by Springer. Seething Jackal tied up pretty.
So there you have it. That was Vincero. As you can see, the small field didn't really help him. There was no real speed on early and middle of that race, and given his last start win, he really does like it nice and quick up front to give him the opportunity to run on. The leader had all the brakes, yet he still managed to pin the ears back and hit the line very well for second. I will certainly be keeping an eye on this horse. He's not yet fit. He still doesn't know what it's about. He is learning what racing is all about, and although a slow learner, he's got an incredible amount of ability. He's going to cut the grade, this fellow, so make sure you follow him wherever he goes. Now, as I mentioned, we do get many questions regarding what happens during the education process with yearlings. So what we're going to do this month is show you some footage of two of our yearlings going through that breaking in process. You'll get to see some of the things they do whilst under the care of Bimbadine. They are broken in for around about 4 weeks. The education process goes for around about 4 weeks, and you know, they work along other horses, learn to walk through the barriers, etc. So to kind of make the picture a little clearer, we're going to show you some footage of our Testarossa colt and our Fastnet Rock filly being broken in there at Bimbadine Park. We've got very huge opinions of both of these horses. In fact, this bunch of yearlings that have gone through the education process have come out among the best bunch we have ever had. So we're very excited as to what lays ahead. But for now, here is footage of our Testarossa and Fastnet Rock being broken in, taken through their paces at Bimbadine Park. So I'm sure that paints a clearer picture for you and gives you an idea of exactly what they go through during that breaking in process. There are still a few shares available in the Testarossa and shares available in the Fastnet Rock. So if you are interested and you would like to see what their breaking in reports were like and footage of them being broken in again, along with any of our other yearlings, you can visit our website, elitethoroughbreds.com.au, or you can give me a call at the office here and I'll be more than happy to help. Now, as far as the plan ahead for these babies, they are currently spelling. They're having a bit of a break after that initial breaking in process. And in a few weeks' time, they will come into work with the breaker again. They will do some pre-training with him before heading into the stable for a small preparation. At that point, it might be a good opportunity to have another open day so that our new owners can come out and see their babies again. They've made a lot of progress physically. They look nothing like they did at the previous open day. And of course, our other horses that are currently in work, as I said, we do have quite a number of horses currently in work. They will also be paraded. We're in the process of locking down a date, so be sure to check our website and social media pages for any updates regarding a next open day. Well, that's all we have time for this month. I hope you enjoyed the newsletter. Please do check in again next month for our next newsletter. And until then, see you next time.